This is my reaction to Miraculous Ladybug Season 6, Episode 13, I think. Yaksi Gozen. In the last episode that aired, which was the Dark Castle episode, I almost said Time Tagger. In that episode, it was Alex's birthday, and Marinette wanted her birthday to be perfect, so she gathered all of her friends, everyone, and they basically had like this picnic at the park. But it didn't turn out so good because Marinette of the future was entrusted to be like the bunny miraculous holder for a little bit, just temporary before Alex to like be like relieved from duty and just celebrate her birthday. And then she went around disrupting time, and a lot of questionable things happened after that. Nothing good ever comes out of Marinette holding a butterfly. I mean, the bunny miraculous. So yeah. So yeah, let's go. What? Gabriel's still alive? Oh, this is from. Oh, never mind. Why did I think Gabriel was still alive? This is still from the season 5 finale. Oh. What? Kagami's a. Well, Kagami was working with her mom this entire time? Go back. Wait, no, no. That's Lyla. For a second, my heart almost like skipped a beat. I thought that was Kagami over the phone, and that she was like a villain or something. You know, it was kind of obvious that Tsurugi-san and Lyla were working together because like this entire like syndicate kind of thing. He just winked. There's a piece of paper. Poor Godzilla came all the way here giving you the shikets. Aren't you gonna share one for him? Oh great, now he can't have one at all. You're just biting everything and then putting it down. How is he supposed to have that? You won't even share? I'm disappointed in you, Adrian. That's so unrealistic. A bird never comes to me whenever I do a bird whistle, even when I have like food. It still doesn't come to me. Very, very convoluted surprise plan. But only Marinette can do it. Still can't believe he hasn't connected the dots that Ladybug can. Ladybug does the same thing with her Lucky Charms. Ooh, Felix! He looks different. Obviously, so does every single character in the series because of the new animation, but still. Right. And what evil mind came up with that? Oh, it was a t-shirt. In my mind, I thought it was some sort of like a tank, but I was close. Hey, it might work well if you had four different arms, each different length. Wait, she knows? Kagami's mom knows that she's a miracular? Oh yeah, just lash out at her. That'll be useless. That's not her ring. That's just a duplicate ring. Oh my god. If only Adrian had the same kind of strength and courage in him for him to do that. If only Adrian did this, it would have to hit to Gabriel. It would have been so perfect. This is what I wanted to see. Uh, Debatable. I mean, I'm not sure if you would call it lucky, but it's debatable. Did you like this dissect that from the road or something? It looks like fragment of tar. Um, okay. Maybe if you close your eyes and eat it. What? So they're gonna give her a beef rib. Well, that's one way. You could have gone better. I think the dog needed to have that because I would have not allowed myself to see Adrian gifting a beef rib. Way to go, dog. She's a robot? That eyes. It looked like she was like a robotic kind of. I don't know what's the word for it, but this is creepy. What are you seeing? Are you seeing like the past or something, or are you meditating? He's still alive. I told you. Nope, I'm wrong again. I'm wrong again. This isn't the past. This is like season four finale, where before the repairing the peacock. Oh my god. Why does my mind keep on thinking like Gabriel's alive? It's one thing that I don't want it, but it's another thing for my mind to keep on like thinking about it. Oh, don't worry, he will. I wouldn't trust him. That's even worse. You're even worser than Gabriel. Hold on. Gabriel wanted Adrian to have a good life, but Tsurugi-san, yeah, I don't want to pause on her here. There we go. Gabriel wanted Adrian to have like a better life in his imagination, but Tsurugi-san wanted the same thing. But the key frame here is that Adrian, who would be under the control of his father, then becomes under the control of Kagami. That was their plan from the start. The both of their plan was that Adrian would follow like Kagami's order and would be controlled by Kagami. There's literally no words to explain how terrible I feel for Adrian. Literally no words. And yet he's the most clueless and naive person in the entire season right now. If only he had the standing up that Kagami has. But I can't blame him either because the ring was with Gabriel. No matter how many times he attempted to, he just gets shut down by it. What the fish? Cerise? Darkwing's Rise? You're transforming right now? Oh my god. She looks old. Ugh, stop. Tsurugi sounds like, why did I ever pair up with her? But oh my god, how did you even get here? Oh, right, probably the briefcase thing. No, you're gonna control Felix? I don't think you know who you're talking to. Felix is the one person who single handedly wiped out the entire world and defeated Gabriel in like 3 seconds, which took Ladybug and Cat Noir 4 seasons to do. You are not getting a hold of Felix. This plan is very Lyla. Just how Lyla would do it. Oh, I hate him looking like that. What is that glare? The worst part is, Lyla can be more reliable than Gabriel ever was. And so Tsurugi-san is going to have to team up with Lyla. What happened? Aren't you gonna video call in the sky or something? I guess so. It's the thought that counts. Are you sure no one saw you coming here? Good. Right now, the last thing we need are the amonkhetized objects to be on you guys. More especially to be on Felix. Wait, no, so the ring is with you. I thought it was a fake ring that Felix gave all the way back in like season 2 or 3. Maybe she does. She got the actual ring on back on her again. Maybe. Ooh, that is kind of clever. As long as no one gets a hold of the yo-yo, which will never happen. This is that's I'm actually impressed. That's a kind of a good plan. You could just keep it in the yo-yo. Okay, well, her math is mathing. It's a great idea. Well, that's his fault. That was Felix's fault. I mean, as long as Lyla doesn't dress up as Adrien and then steal the yo-yo from you. That'll never happen, though. Quick, just do it before she gets you or something. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, how are you gonna explain them being here? They didn't see you come in through the entrance. You're mad. She's mathing again. Okay, but that somehow, some way worked. Uh-huh. Why would you want to hide them? You know, you should just tell them that they're Amakatized rings and they're born from Amaks. But will have its drawbacks. I can't read the subtitles that fast. Duh, I was under his foot this entire time. Ah! What did you do? On one way, they no one will ever get to them. Neat magic trick, but not the objects to do it with. He just lay down. I surrender. I'm not gonna try. But could somebody get the rings away from him, though? I wouldn't have answered that phone call if I were you. Gives me memories of Oni-chan. What did I tell you? I didn't even just finish saying it reminds me of Oni-chan, and she tracked her. Like mother, like daughter. Your stomach just ate him? This is bad. Please don't have any rings on you. Oh, nope, that's not good. How are they so clueless about what's happening? Oh, spoke too soon. So much for clueless. There won't be any cutlets today. Yes, it would be safer for Adrian to keep it. Only for the time being, not permanently. Never. Hmm, you better run. Oh yeah, nothing better than transforming in public. And probably Lyla knows that she's Ryuko by now. Kagami's Ryuko by now. You need to run. You need to get out, get far away as possible from her. Ouch, that's somebody's van. Hello? I wonder if the rings were placed in her yo-yo, would they be summoned when she does her lucky charm, like that van? But it's probably nobody's van. It's just an imaginary van. That'll do. Oh my gosh, I really don't like her hair that much. Her hair look makes her look like she's 90 or something. Oh, at least no one got hold of the rings. He's just like the straight up like this. Just collapsed. No, now you really need to put it in the yo-yo. It's proven, it was clearly proven that keeping it on you is this dangerous. No, it is not. This is terrible. If Lyla and Tsurugi-san were smart and they do this same idea again, maybe like second time's a charm, it's going to end up working. You need to put it in the yo-yo. And that's what I like. At least there's some parts in the season where you can laugh instead of everything being straight serious and scary. It's all thanks to Plague that at least you can laugh even a little bit in these episodes now. And Adrian. Alright, show me the villain game. Show me Lyla. I told you! She was the machine, I told you. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the El Toro di Piedra reaction that the gear symbol means engineering, and the Tsurugi Industries, which is Kagami's mom's company, they always constantly make like new modern technology. That's how I assumed that when we saw all these like icons for the very first time that episode, I was able to straight up guess what each icon meant. Not every single one, more precisely just the machine. And I guess Diamond is Natalie. I'm not sure. The rest I don't know. I mean, that masked one, I think it's, I don't know. The diamond's dead. Oh, the diamond is Gabriel. That's why he's dead. So you named Gabriel the diamond for code word, and you named your entire gang the diamond. Yeah, not sure about the villain name, but yeah. So that was my reaction to what's the episode called again? Yaksi Gozen. That was my reaction to Yaksi Gozen, and it was. I have mixed feelings about this episode. One, I'm glad we got to see Lyla for the first time instead of just her and sitting on that chair writing stuff in her diary. We actually got like a reveal of Chrysalis's costume, even though it's gonna be about a year now. But yeah, I'm happy on that note. For a second note, I still have like that growing fear in me that the Miraculous are gonna end up losing because they're not, say, synchronously working together. Because just now we saw how like Ryuko and Cat Noir and Ladybug, they were like all over the place doing their own kind of thing. It wasn't more like a team effort. I think there was one episode where it was sort of like a team effort. I think it was Silent Siren and Illustrator, but that was pretty much the only episodes I've ever seen them like work together, apart from Penalty. And the second off, the rings, or third off, the rings are still with in their fingers, which is a bad news because the only reason that Lila's plan ended up ever not working was because they decided to put their rings in the yo-yo, but they didn't fully commit to it, and it wasn't done entirely. And it was kind of like stopped midway in the process, and that's why the rings were like all over the place and the plan failed. But if for some reason they didn't decide to do that and the rings were kept in their hand, or kept on their finger, then it was game over. Felix would have been controlled and been like a spy for Lyla, and they would it would just be back to square one. Every single nightmare that Kagami and Adrien getting controlled by someone would have come true. And yeah, just basically a great episode. I'm not sure if it's my favorite episode of all season, but definitely an interesting episode. I do like that we got more insight on the villains, the entire like gang overall. But yeah, also the Tokyo special is coming out next week, next Saturday, November 1st, and I don't know how I'm going to react to that. I react to the London and the Paris special, but that was only like out of luck they weren't even copyrighted. But now it's happening more frequently, and just exporting and uploading video takes up so much time only for it to be taken down on like 2 seconds later by a copyright, and then I get an email saying terms of use violated. So what I end up having to do every time is that I have to mute the volume and then add like a filter and everything, and it makes the episode impossible to see, and then you have to follow along using the subtitles below, which it's kind of okay, but I do would like it if you guys watch the episode with me instead of just following along with subtitles. Get it? So what I'm probably gonna end up doing for the Tokyo special is I'm gonna have it linked to it externally somewhere, some other like website or platform, and then have like a link to it in the descriptions or the pinned comment, which would take you to that reaction, so that just it doesn't get like copyrighted, and you can actually follow along with the episode instead of it make squinting your eyes and trying to watch it through the filter and everything. Only because it's like such a long special. It's gonna be like 44 minutes. So everything that I do is gonna I'm gonna have to do it in double. It's gonna take twice as long. And I don't want a video like that to end up being like copyrighted and impossible to see. So yeah, that's it.